reverse lunge, an exercise that has been incorrectly done for a very long time. We're going to walk you through the biomechanics of how to be efficient, working the right tissue to be able to strengthen and stabilize the pelvis to continue developing your run strength. All right, we're going to have Chase, he's going to be stepping back. The goal of this, if you watch the position, is going to be very similar to our squat. We're looking for a similar lean of the upper body and knee and ankle flexion that matches that. If we have a look at his knee, on the front knee, we see that that knee is stacked over his ankle. If we ask him where he feels most of that weight, he's going to say he's going to feel that pretty much in the right glute. Now, if I tell him to bring his upper body up, where does he feel that strain? He's going to feel that in his left knee, big time. All right, so go ahead and lean forward again. That is not a really safe movement because it is putting the stress on the wrong part of the body. So come on all the way back up again, standing up. You're going to be stepping back, hinging forward at the waist, driving the waist back. One of the things that I suggest to all of my clients is that they have a look at their shoes when they're standing. So go ahead and stand back up, Chase. I want you to see how much of your shoelaces do you see when you look down there. When you step back and do this lunge, go ahead and step back. You should see the same amount of laces. If those laces have disappeared, that knee is forward. If you see more than you did before, those hips, go bring them back more, are way too far back. So go ahead and bring that knee all the way back to neutral and check those laces, make sure that you're there, and come on back up again. One more time, we're going to have you step back, hinging at the waist, driving the hips down and back, leaning forward, keeping the ankle over, keeping the knee over the ankle, and come on back up again. Now, one of the ways that we can change the difficulty of this exercise is how long does he stay down there? If I ask him to get into that position and stay there for 20 seconds, there's going to be a lot of stress through the body. So you have a lot of options at your disposal with these exercises to modify them to make them more difficult. If we want to make them more difficult, we could add weight. Right now we're focusing under time, under tension. So at the beginning, we're going to be getting the biomechanics down. So I suggest, again, if you can be by a mirror, that's great, but have a look at those laces. That's one of the easiest ways to tell what your knee position is relative to where it needs to be. Next exercise, we're going to have him step back. He's going to be explosively moving forward into a forward lunge. A couple of caveats here. As he's moving forward, he needs to accelerate quickly and decelerate immediately. So he's going to step forward and stop. Now what he did was a bit of a short step there. So he's going to need to come back, stand back up again, step back. From there, explosively drive forward and stop himself immediately. So you are going to need to take a step that is large enough, go ahead and come back up again, so that your starting position and finish position are identical. If we look at his finish position on this exercise, or at the beginning here, his knee, again, is over his ankle, explosively driving forward and stopping. His knee, again, is over his ankle. Upper body leaning forward, hips are back. Go ahead and come on out of that. Let's show a bad one, shall we? Where that knee travels forward. Stepping back, drive forward explosively, and that knee is traveled forward. So we've missed the boat on decelerating our body. The goal is to be able to stop ourselves. The first couple times you do this, we might find that knee there. Again, visual cue. Have a look down. Can you see all your laces? Then you know you've stopped yourself at the right position.